Hey, there we go.
Perfect timing. Joe went to go piss.
Yep.
Sorry about that.
That's our Joe.
Weird.
Mhm.
Not sure what happened there. Yeah, we went to go log in, and ta-da! Hey, while he pisses,
Let's talk about him.
proud father moment.
Yeah.
Think I might have started
Oh,
a
I thought we were gonna
lifelong
talk about
gambling
Joe.
addiction.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Yeah.
no, we'll talk about him when he's back to his
Yeah.
goddamn face, because we need to.
Yeah.
Tonight.
Oh,
Yeah.
we do.
We need to talk
Things
to Joe
need
tonight.
to be said.
A couple of things we need to address with our pal.
Get out in the open. Get in the air.
Yeah, last night, my boy, my Gav, he goes, Mom needs to talk to you about something. I go, what's that? And we go and sit down in the living room, and she goes, he wants to bet on the games. And I'm assuming the Monday night game.
And how old is he?
He's 18
Okay.
and about to be 18.
Sure.
And I go, well, I mean, you can't, you don't have FanDuel. He's like, well, I can give you money. I'm like, yeah, but it's a bad idea. I'd rather you take that money. I could teach you where to invest it, how to invest it. I've got friends like Gabbert that could really teach you to invest it. I would rather you, I'm trying to teach him the dime of every dollar rule. If you start saving now, dime of every dollar, by the time you're in your 40s, you'll be set. Just
And
live
then you can give it all to Christ.
and then give it all to the Lord Jesus, which, hey, shout out to everybody that was waiting for the rapture today. Y'all fucked up. If you liquidated your assets
Was
and quit your
today
job,
supposed to
today
be-
was supposed to be the rapture.
I didn't know that. People
Where-
were talking about it online.
People were supposed to rapture today.
Where did what's the source?
I don't know. I just read that somebody
Some
unlocked.
guy with a sign. out
Some
in the-
dude unlocked something in the Bible,
Mhm.
some mathematical equation that today was supposed to
The
be the
Bible.
day that the earth was supposed to swallow us up. This is about the 17th one of these in my lifetime.
Yeah, I know we're going to talk about the sports betting, but Y2K. What was your level of concern when that was happening?
It was
Very small.
mine was big only because of the way it was described to me. That the World War III warnings have never warned me. World
Right.
War III is trending.
Yeah.
I never give a fuck. The rapture, I never give a fuck. Y2K did freak me out.
Yeah.
Because we truly did not know what was going to happen. You remember the origin of what the problem was with Y2K?
I do. Yes.
The
because
digits in the
two
computer.
digits, yeah.
That all computers were made in the 1900s. So they were made in 1989. So it was always enter in the year, and it was always just the last two. Well, someone explained that the computer systems in nuclear warheads have regularly updated schedules of maintenance.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't look like it's been updated, if it turns from 1999 and those 99s click over to 00, the computer will read it as 1900. We haven't been maintained in a century.
Yeah.
Not that they'd launch, but they completely lock up. And we would
We're
be
defenseless.
but defenseless.
But then wouldn't everybody be defenseless?
Depends on their computer
Yeah.
systems. We just know the United States, our hardware would have said, and they updated them as they went. And I think it was relatively glitch free, but we didn't know what our computers were going to
Hey, you know what happened though?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Not a fucking
Not
thing.
a fucking
Hey, you know when we're fucked though?
What's that?
The year 10,000.
10,000.
When
We
we
are
least expect
boned.
it.
You'll be dead. You'll be dead. Everybody in chat will be dead. Gramps will still be up. Gramps will still be waiting to get to
Yeah.
the restaurant just to wait to leave the
God,
restaurant.
can I tell you what Gramps said to me?
Please.
Did I tell you this already?
No.
Friday. I'm surprised I didn't because I saw you Friday.
Mhm.
This thing that our sheet would talk about means nothing.
Gramps goes, I go to see Gramps on Friday. He goes, man, you've really gotten fat.
Jesus.
He knows how to talk to his boys.
I was like, I know.
Robinson
people
boys are
person.
direct.
I
Yeah.
know I
Yeah.
have.
Robinson boys will just tell you what's
Yeah.
on
I'm
their
sure
mind.
he's looking great.
Oh,
Oh, I'm sure.
yes,
Yeah.
he looks like Brad Pitt.
No, Lorenzo Lamas at his peak.
Anyway, sorry.
But you two fellas know a little something about sports book
Yes, we
betting. You had a
do.
podcast for a while. That
Lock
was
it
actually
up.
sponsored. Lock it up.
We didn't lock that up for life. though.
No, we
No.
tried.
It's
and
good
then
when we
they
lasted, man. wasn't it?
shoved us
God, it
out to
was so
sea.
good.
I appreciate it.
Best money we've ever made for the amount of work. Yeah,
Lot. We basically stole cash.
yeah, love that for us.
So the son goes, I want to be able to sports bet. And I say, I don't think it's a great idea. I'd rather
It's
you
a
take
horrible
that. It's a
idea.
horrible
Yes.
idea.
Mhm.
And
Unless he's some amazing
No,
handicapper.
I think
which
it's a great
I'm
idea.
guessing he's not.
probably not.
Yeah.
Okay. You two might be
because
some of the best.
no one is.
No one is. Okay. And I go, listen, it's one of the reasons that every casino has a sports book in the middle of it
Mhm.
because they know they're going to get you and the big screens and the cheap drinks and blah, blah, blah. And he starts saying, he makes arguments. It's my money. I'd like to spend it. It's his paycheck. I'm like, okay, but
Fair.
it's still our roof and it's kind of technically
He
illegal.
can't buy meth with it.
You can't. Yeah.
Yeah, there's rules you
There's
have.
rules you
Yeah.
have. So we come to the agreement. I go, how about this? We're going to let you do this one time. I'm going to give you $10. Your money. You're giving me $10, but I'm going to dump $10 into my FanDuel.
Oh, and you made the bet for him.
and I'm going to make the bet through your FanDuel.
Oh.
And if you lose it, it's gone. And we never have this conversation again. Never ask me to. The next time you get to, it's 21 when you can
Okay.
open up that app. If you win, whatever winnings you have, you can keep betting with. That's it. But you're never going to lose more than $10 as long as you live in this house. This first $10
Mhm.
is the only capital you'll ever get
A lot of pressure on
towards
that
your sports betting. Well, he fucking hits it immediately. Bet one.
Right?
What did he bet?
Two-head parlay. I could actually pull
He had
it
a
up. right here.
parlay.
He had a parlay. Let me pull this up here for you. I think I still have it opened up here. And there you go. It was
Okay.
off a Phillies game and
yes.
the Chiefs game. Or excuse me, the Phillies game and the Lions game.
Yes, it's the
The Philly-
Phillies
The
and the
baseball
Phillies.
team?
Yeah.
The Phillies
These are
were
two sport.
giving a 1.5
Yeah.
runs. Okay, he hit that. Then he had Jahmyr Gibbs to have 5+ rushing yards in each quarter. That
What a wild
clearly
bet.
happened, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
What'd that pay?
They put $5 down, paid out, I think, $15.
Okay, now hold on.
All right.
I don't know if you know this, Justin. This thing's still live.
Okay.
You know that?
What?
So he hit the first one, but the Phillies game is today. So that's still
Ah.
live. So you could cash out, but you're not going to.
Oh, I'm going to let him lose that then.
So right now, the game that he cares about
Is the Phillies? It's happening as we speak.
I
having
thought
a-
that
yes.
Phillies game already occurred.
No, that's
never mind. I
that's
take it
occurring
back.
as of now.
They're
Yeah,
up-
my goal is for him to hopefully lose.
They're up 1-0. The Phillies.
God damn.
Bottom of the second.
But they need to win by 2 or more.
Let's
All
go
right.
Phillies. They got a
Come
man
on.
on. Let's go Bryce
Yeah, but
Harper.
that's a nice little payout because it's $26 on a
Oh.
$5 bet.
Yeah.
Get 5 times.
So he's going to do is he's now going to have $31 in there.
He's
at this
rich.
point.
Yeah, essentially, he's independently wealthy at this
Yeah.
point, and he's going to become one of the greatest sports book bettors of all time.
I see no downside.
Who do we have in chat tonight? Everyone from Carrie, Ed Van Arsdale, Steph, Jared. I think I saw Nikki in there, Carrie. A lot of these same people
Yeah,
we got to see Friday at Morseburg.
we did, and I
Mhm.
will say that I really didn't get to give those guys the love I needed to give them at the
Yeah.
end of the night. That story is going to be told on Patreon.
We're going to do a two-parter on Patreon. The reason why love wasn't properly given, and you deserve it all, and two, why I had to run out the back door, because no facetiousness, I thought I was going to get my fucking ass beat.
Well, I also ran out the back door.
You ran out the back door for a
Yes.
reason.
We're runners, not fighters.
No.
Yeah.
And when it comes to fight or flight,
Yeah.
call me.
We're flight.
Yeah, no, I'm Usain Bolt. I'm out the back door. I'm I show speed, or I call him KSI.
Do you want to
And
talk about what Brittany just said?
What did Brittany
What'd she
just
say?
say?
You were too high, Joe.
So let me start with that. So
Let's.
by the way, I brought people.
You did. You
I brought-
rolled up the
On
4D.
purpose or because you were high?
Now I know I needed them.
You
Yeah.
made the Uber driver come in
Mhm.
with you.
I brought Mario. We'll get to him in a minute.
Yeah.
I brought my buddy Stan. I brought my buddy Dave. I brought my buddy James. You guys know James.
Yeah.
I know
has
James.
been with
Yeah.
me for 30 something years
Yeah,
now,
yeah.
right? Well, and I was supposed to bring my buddy Larry.
Yeah.
Okay. Now the good thing is Larry drives, and Larry lives in Annapolis.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck yeah, Larry will drive. I don't have to. And so what I do is, I have,
You sound like you're in high school. We have got Larry's got a car.
yeah. So you know me. I
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
want to be driving.
Yeah, it's
I'm
true.
also bad at it. But because I wasn't driving and it's Friday, I mean, do I need to tell you guys what happened?
You got way too fucking
Yeah.
high.
I was
Shockingly
Are you
high.
smoking
I
and
was
gummies?
Gummies.
What's the
I was
different ways
pen-
you're doing the weed?
So I think I told you guys this that somebody, I don't want to dine them out, but somebody that lives in my house had a bunch of edibles that had expired.
Yeah, and you don't care about
You
that.
know they go bad.
And he said, here, and he gave them to me because he didn't want to eat expired. And I've been literally, they're gone. They're gone. I've eaten every last
Are they
edible.
10 milligrams?
They were all 10
So what are you
milligrams.
ingesting in a day?
To his point, the one day, the day of the show,
Right.
from the moment you woke up to the moment you
Right.
walked into Morseburgers, what did you
Right.
consume?
So here's what's happened. I had 10 milligram gummy. I eat it. He also gave me this almost like astronaut candy. They're
Uh-huh.
chocolate. They taste, they're chalk. They're
Yeah.
horrible. And I had just been pulling it. They're all crumbled up. So what I did was I just took the rest of the bag and I just emptied it into my mouth.
Okay, that also has weed in it.
What? Oh no, these were edible.
They're not
Okay.
potato chips.
Okay, they also. That's a bad choice.
Well,
Good-
what happened was everything was crumbled. There wasn't
Yeah.
an edible that I could pull out of there. So I just,
so you just Dorito powdered
that's
the bag.
exactly what I
Okay,
did.
so you had a
Exactly.
10
I had the
milligram
rest of it.
edible,
And-
an unknown amount of milligrams
whatever
from the
that is,
shake.
obviously, another thing is we have another listener who's very, very kind to us. And this listener has sent us some gifts, right? And one of the gifts he sent were blunts. I'm sorry, like the,
Yeah.
what do you call them? The Swisher Sweets, but it's not, it's
Yeah.
whatever, crowns is what they're called.
Okay.
Mhm.
And I still have this because I'm never going to smoke one of those. But somebody who lives in my house has excellent at making these
Okay.
into, and what he does is I'm usually when you roll a blunt, you cut you cut them and you open them up.
You realize that
Yeah.
only one person lives in your house other
Yeah.
than you.
some guy,
They
yeah, some guy.
narrowed it down.
and you take all the cut up tobacco out of there and you put the weed in. But what this person does is he takes like a paper clip and he take all the weed out of it. So all you have is this hollow
Mhm.
cylindrical, and then he grinds up all this
The
weed
shake and puts it back in
and
so it
he-
burns real nice.
And when he just fills this thing up,
Plus, you're also smoking tobacco paper, and you not being a smoker.
you're right.
Wait, that's the thing. I can't stand a blunt. I think a blunt is one of the. I don't get high anymore.
I can't smoke anything.
They're disgusting.
I don't know how to inhale or I cough.
I don't
can't
smoke
do it
weed
right.
anymore. I don't
Can't
take
smoke a
gummies.
cigarette.
I every time I do around you guys, I disappear for
Can't
2
do a
hours.
cigar.
And vomit,
Yeah.
so I don't.
Well, I have a bunch of edibles in me. I have my pen, but I also have this blunt.
Okay, so you've taken because I want to stick with Friday.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
took a gummy, you bunch of shake.
Yes.
You've got one of these blunts.
I emptied
one of these,
the
the
thing
shake,
out of-
one
yeah,
of the shake,
yeah.
okay,
I
the blunt.
smoked the blunt. And I have my pen on me,
you have
which
your
I've hit.
blunt and your pen.
Yeah.
Are
And
you
then
getting too high?
well,
Do you
I
think
am,
you're getting too high?
no.
I
wasn't-
think you might be getting too
I
high.
think you
Well-
might be
well,
getting.
hold
I think you
on.
might be getting too high.
Well, hold on. Maybe.
I think
but
it might be getting too high.
I wasn't like I didn't do
Maybe.
anything.
You went from no to maybe pretty quickly.
but I didn't do anything that it's like, oh, I didn't have a panic
Could
attack.
you
I didn't-
drive?
No, fuck
Okay.
no, I couldn't
Is
drive.
that a
Yeah.
normal thing?
I didn't have to drive
Okay.
because Larry's coming to get me.
Okay.
And then about 30 minutes before Larry goes, hey man, I'm too beat. I'm not going.
Yeah,
Like
long day.
I
You
can't.
still can't bail on Morseburgers.
I can't get in a car.
Are you high right
It's all
now?
hands on deck.
I am high right now.
When's the last time that you did a podcast and you weren't high?
No, I like to do the podcast high.
Okay.
It's been a while.
Oh no, I've done it high. I've done it.
Yeah,
with
no, I like
drinks.
to
Yeah,
do
yeah,
it
yeah.
high. It opens
Yeah,
up my mind, I
Sure.
think, right? But anyway, so now I'm too high to drive, so I have to get a fucking Uber.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you know, but it's 52 minutes.
Yeah.
So
That's
But
a
when you're high though,
long
it
way.
might seem like 5 or
Well,
3 hours.
it's funny you say that.
Yeah.
So I get the Uber. It's $5,000, right?
right.
And the Uber's coming. I think I sent you guys a picture of my Uber driver. This has never happened to
I
me
might be
before.
mixing up two stories. Is this the one where you ask the multiple choice? What are we listening to?
Yes.
Okay.
So I get in there. I'm fucking way high. Now, you know me. Some people, when they're high, they fucking, whatever. But me, I don't stop talking.
You're
right?
social.
Mhm.
So I get into this car and I said, hey, oh, you got a Tesla. He had a Tesla.
Yeah.
He had a Y. I said, oh, my ex-wife has a Y, right?
Yeah.
And because there was a Y in my garage, in November, right? And so and he goes, yeah, I could tell this guy does not want to talk to me. So I'm like,
Dream driver.
Did you
for me.
start talking about the ex? Did you start
I
going
did
down that
not
road?
know.
Okay.
I get in the back. He clearly doesn't want to talk, which is not a big deal other than the fact that the radio's not on.
So you're sitting
Mm.
in dead silence. All you hear is the rubber hitting the road
For
and the
an
traffic
hour.
around you. You're fucking
You're miserable. At this
so
point.
high. You're as high as you can be. You're alone.
I'm just sitting there and I actually took a video for you guys.
You did.
And it's just
It's a miserable experience if you're that high.
for an hour.
An hour.
I'm just
Then
sitting
did you
here.
get home and get high some more?
No. I mean, well, I'm on my way to Morseburgers now.
Okay.
So once I get to Morseburgers,
On the
that's
way,
another
you're on the
thing.
way there at this point.
Yeah, I'm on my way there. I literally don't talk, which is a record for me when I'm awake.
Okay.
Like even
But
when
you're getting nothing from the guy.
when I'm home by myself during the day because I
Mhm.
work, I talk to the dogs.
Who
I know.
has a bigger problem? You with the weed or me with alcohol?
It's not a problem.
Okay. What's another word? A
Bigger
Love?
dependency is too hard a word.
Dependency?
Dependency is too hard of a word.
It's a regular part of our
Right.
daily.
But here's the thing:
yes.
I know it's not a dependency because what
Mhm.
happens is when I'm out of weed, I'll just go like a week. Like I
Okay.
don't, it doesn't,
Yeah.
whatever, right? And by the way, I haven't gotten my own weed in a very, very long time, so that's probably I probably owe.
Yeah, and actually, you're not spending money on it because
Right, right.
your times are tough
yes,
for everybody.
yes, times are tough
so
right now.
you're not
Look.
dumping money into it.
Yeah.
But I just want to say, Justin and I have talked to a lot of the SHLP, a lot of the listeners on our own, and this is an intervention.
We're jumping in on you. Joe, I
No,
think you're getting
no,
too stoned.
because you would have
You
to be
think you're
harmed
way
in
too
some
high.
way. You would
I-
have to be harmed in some way by my weed smoking.
Joe, we're gonna bring the Uber driver down. Javier,
Yeah.
Come here.
Hey, I
Okay?
promise you, his name wasn't Javier.
Yes, he was.
It was something that you can't pronounce.
It's all consonants.
It's this
Yes,
guy's name.
yes, exactly.
But anyway, so
All
I get there and it was really nice. Everybody in
Right.
chat was there. It was
No, the
Yeah.
ladies are saying they loved hanging out with Mario. Shocker.
They are
That's the
fucking
other
into
thing.
Mario, by the
Mhm.
way. They
so
love
I
that
walk
short
in,
king.
I walk in, and people are like, "Oh, hey, Joe," you know. Even Dave Dennis, I had to
Mhm.
notice he was there later. He didn't even really come up. And be
Yeah.
like, you're right. But Mario walks in.
You
I'm
thought
like,
James Brown walked
I
into the fucking Apollo.
I thought fucking Justin Bieber had just walked into a high school.
Yeah, it was Zeppelin
you know,
in 02.
or a middle school. Sorry.
Are we going to give the Mario news about the murder mystery?
Oh yeah, we probably should. Now's probably a good time.
Take it away. Is the first one going to be the Jimmys?
No.
No.
No, where's it gonna be at?
Mario will be filling in 2 murder mysteries. One at the Bright Box
Mhm.
on, I believe it's the 25th, and then at Magooby's on the
Magooby's Joke
30th.
House. Yeah, he'll be at the home club.
Mario will be a cast member.
He's in the murder mystery.
This is
Yes.
wild. Yeah, we got links to stuff up.
Mhm.
Magooby's is promoting. We'd love to have some people out there. Let's
Jimmy's
make-
is the initial one.
Jimmy's is going to be big. We got to
10
do a rehearsal for that because
Yep.
that's next week, which is pretty big.
October 3rd.
Mario
Um,
says to me, he's excited. He wants to be in the murder mystery.
I'm excited.
Right.
He's going to do a great job.
And you know what he said? He goes, "Hey, do you want me to do an accent?" I go, "No, I
No.
can't do an
It
accent."
has to
No,
be
don't-
offensively Chinese.
Why would
No, I
why
don't-
would you do an accent?
The way that his
Do an
character gets
urban
treated.
Yeah, I
accent.
told
don't-
him. I
yeah,
told
yeah.
him. I go, no,
Yeah.
don't do an accent.
No,
That
do
would
it
be distracting.
super
Do
black.
But
do that.
also, don't show up day one and be better than me.
Well, that should be.
Yeah, I don't
pretty
want
easy
that to
do.
happen.
Watch
That's
this
not
fucker
gonna be
take our
hard.
legs out from
Yes.
under us and just murder. Like the same way Ashley immediately just jumps in and just starts kicking
Yeah,
ass.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Can you suck for a little bit? Suck for
No,
a month or
just
two.
come out the gate
Oh,
swinging.
you memorized your
Yeah.
shit. Fuck you.
Wow,
All right.
taking it seriously.
Yeah,
All right.
10
Welcome to
years
the
in.
team.
Haven't done it. So good for Mario.
We take our sponsors seriously. Let's hear from them. We'll be right back. You alluded to someone a minute ago. Well, I'm just going to say, had a little conversation with Mac Bergson recently.
Okay. I got more Morseburgers, but I want to hear
sorry,
about
sorry,
that. No,
sorry.
no. Go
Sorry.
ahead. We'll jump back in.
And Mac told me that
This
there-
is so fucking
there
funny.
is one of the running recurring jokes was you got a cutting board for your as a wedding gift from
Yeah.
your neighbor.
Mhm.
Is
And it
Mac
was-
in chat tonight, by the way?
He's not.
He's not.
And
Okay,
it was
I'm looking for him.
It was a very small cutting board, and then you shit on it on
Yeah,
the
yeah.
show, and then Katie's like, "How can you shit on it to
Yeah.
our neighbors?" And
Yeah.
whatever. It's just it's
Yeah.
no one gave a fuck, but it was
Right.
it was funny. So Mac decided that he was going to buy you guys a nice cutting board, a nice wood of a normal size.
Okay.
And he's searching, and he's like, "Okay, I like that one, but it's a gag gift, and I have a limit what I'm going to spend on that." Walmart has this big sale. I forget what he called it, some real nice wood. It's like 90% off. It's like $150. He's getting it for like 25. He buys it, sends it, ships it to you guys, tunes into the podcast the next day, where Joe goes, "Me and Katie have split." So then Mac goes on to Walmart.com, changes the shipping address to his own house, then
reroutes it.
reroutes it, thinking I'll get it for my wife. She opens it. He's like, "Yeah, just a little gift to say I love you. It's on her birthday or anything." And she goes, "Really?" Because there's a note near to Joe and Katie.
He tries to.
All right,
Ah.
busted.
Ah, shit. Thought I could re-gift this gift after a bad
he
gift was
tried.
insulted.
want that cutting board.
Yeah,
I want
It's
it.
his mouth.
I
It's
now
Mrs.
have
Bergson's.
a new
Yeah.
wife that cooks.
That's true.
yeah. Come on, you know how excited Mario would be with a brand new cutting
God,
board
he'd be so
that would
happy.
be available. No,
Yeah.
no.
Mac's the best.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
love Mac.
Mhm.
Yeah, Mac. And I'll tell a quick Mac story.
Mhm.
So Mac is kind enough, and he doesn't even say a word about it, but he sends my father these little cigars.
He's a sweetheart.
Okay.
Mhm.
He sends my father little cigars because my father, the only thing he does, I mean, the only thing, other than going downstairs to eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner, the only other thing is he does is smokes these little cigars and walks around. Right.
Mhm.
And I find out, he goes, "Yeah, I'm almost out of these kind of cigars." Max sends me these. I go, "He does? He sends you these cigars,
course
these
he
little cigars?" He doesn't say a word. He just does it out of the kindness of his heart. So I message Mac and I'm like, "Buddy, you're the best. Thank you so much for doing that. You don't have to do that, blah, blah, blah."
One
blah.
of the Dave Dennis parties. I mean, it was a charcuterie board of nicotine. Remember what we brought over to Dave Dennis's?
Yes.
It was one of the biggest
Oh,
spreads.
we
of
gotta do
nicotine
another one of those
and
things at
Yeah,
some
Dave
point.
Dennis. We're gonna
Yeah,
invade
we
your
do
spot.
need that. But anyway, he he thought I was saying, "Hey, my dad's out of these little cigars. You need to send him more." He goes, "Don't worry, I'll get him over." I go, "No. I'm thanking
back,
you.
it's fine. Yes,
You
Yeah,
don't-
you're fine.
You're not required to." And my father's like, Mac used to send me these cigars. He goes, now he sends me these ones with the plastic tips. I really like them. He likes
The little
yeah,
Tipperillos?
that's what he likes.
Hell yeah.
He likes the plastic tip. That's what he likes.
Shout out, new listener, new follower, new chatter tonight. Jake in the basement. Glad to have
What's
you, buddy.
up,
Checking in
Jake?
from New Freedom to Bel Air and back. Listening every damn day. Glad
Love
to have
it.
you in here, buddy.
Thanks, bro.
A
Appreciate it.
pleasure to have you join us. Yes, Dave Dennis, we're going to get back in there. We got to circle back on Morse Burgers.
Yeah.
Or your 100 milligram ass is going to forget.
Yeah. So
So the show itself.
well, let me
okay?
go back to also who I have.
100
there,
milligrams
because
of
Remember, I
show.
have James there with me.
Yeah.
James.
Yes.
And James, we could have used him. You'll find that out on the Patreon. I would like for him to have hung out for
There's
sure.
two reasons that Joe and I ran out of there.
But right before Bussy came on,
Mhm.
they had an intermission, right? You had gotten off stage. There's an intermission. I assumed James went to the bathroom. Hey, never came back.
What?
I don't know where the fuck he is. He's gone.
He disappeared.
He disappears.
He was gone.
Have you
gone.
talked to him?
We'll get there.
Okay.
I am fucking like, what the fuck happened, right?
Yeah.
I start texting him. Nothing.
That's
I'm
Justin's bit.
calling him.
Just to disappear.
Nothing.
And you're high, so you're freaking out.
I'm freaking out. Now, I'm gonna give you what also go back maybe even a week. It might have been less than a week because it was your birthday
Okay.
when we went to, and it wasn't your birthday, it was the day we went to
The
Chop
11th.
Tank. Chop Tank.
Oh yeah, the Sunday.
There was an
14th.
active shooter at the Naval Academy
Yes.
that day.
Mhm.
And I'm trying to reach Jackson. And he's also fucking ghosting me. It's like, dude, can you just let me know you're alive?
Somebody like
Yeah,
Dad
yeah.
wants to know
Mhm.
you're okay.
Now that ended up being kind of not a hoax, but it had been
Not-
overblown or
right.
whatever. But the place where they said the active shooter was where Jackson lives. Bancroft Hall.
that's gonna
He
freak
lives
you out.
So I'm free. That freaked me out a little bit more. I know James, he's not sketchy, but also
He's an adult.
he works like crazy hours, and who knows, maybe
This is why you have to do this every time. So instead of where he is, you go, he's just pulling a Justin.
yeah.
Just me disappearing is my
Right.
bit. You go, no one call him. He will turn back up. James, on the other hand, known for a good goodbye.
He fell asleep in the show.
It's not a good advertisement.
He fell asleep. Well, he obviously he works crazy
Sure.
hours or whatever. He fell asleep. And so he's like, fuck, I can't.
Like you went in
stay
the
here.
car and fell asleep?
He fell
Like he
asleep
nodded at the table.
at
and
the
left.
Oh,
table.
gotcha.
He was asleep. He's like, I can't. He walks out. He just leaves.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So
Damn,
anyway,
so you just fully
I go,
bounced.
that's not the way to do it, bro. Text me and go, hey,
Yeah.
yeah, whatever. I
Let me
need
know.
some.
Pops is
I
worried.
need- So
Yeah.
he's alive. He made it.
He's alive.
So it
The
was
show itself. Yeah.
Joe
let's-
Richard Saunders hosted, local comedian, then Bill Monahan, then myself, then Bussy. Okay, this was an odd show for your boy, and I feel much better the day after. Day of, I was kicking my own ass. But you said something that this isn't on you, but at the same time it is. But it's not your fault. In the same time, it karmically, in a weird universal energy way, it is. We sit down, and I'm talking about something that's happened out in the lobby. And I'm also a couple of drinks deep because people are buying me
Mhm.
fucking drinks.
Yeah.
And I don't drink before
Oh,
I do shows.
I know
just
what
don't.
I know. What
And I don't. And Joe goes, dude, it would be impossible to bomb this show.
because
This crowd is
everybody
ready
there.
to go.
I'm telling you, everybody there.
Everyone there is there for us.
They're there.
It's
They're-
90% DLP.
They're
There's some
all
JSS,
DLP.
but
They're
it's all DLP.
Yes, all DLP.
We got our
or-
gals, we got our boys.
or
Well,
friends
it's-
of ours.
The whole, there's no strangers there. The
No,
whole thing is
hey,
a gathering of friends.
Larry Poon, Tony Graysick, he's there.
He brought his friend
Justin's
Jeremy.
like,
Hey, his
Mission-
friend Jeremy, is that who this is? Right? Or
Yeah.
no, that's
That's a different Jeremy.
Jeremy is a patron.
Jeremy Woodworth?
No, he's dead.
He's returned. He was
Yeah.
hovering like Anakin's
Yeah.
ghost in the back.
But this guy is so it's another person who he's not just there because he's a fan of what we're doing right now.
Are
It
you
gave-
suggesting that he got in your head?
He absolutely calmed me too much because I do
Yeah.
my best work when I'm nervous. I'm gonna fuck
Right.
this up. This
right,
sucks.
exactly.
And
Need a
that-
little edge.
I need I gotta
Yeah.
record my fucking
Right.
special. This is God. They're gonna hate it.
Yeah.
They're not gonna like it. I'm backstage in Merriweather. Jesus Christ, there's 7,000 people out there. I get it. You know what? I get another drink. I go, Joe's right. I'm gonna fucking murder this bitch.
Make it a double.
I could go upstairs and read the fucking
Yeah.
phone book if I felt like. That didn't happen.
No,
it was
It was a mission possible.
It was
that you could
very,
bomb.
very possible. I had, so let me tell you my drinks. I don't drink before shows.
Yeah.
I know you have some spirits after the show, or maybe lightly a sip one during.
I'll
But you
have
don't
sometimes in between the first and the late
Get a
show.
little loosey goosey.
But then by the
Relax.
time I've done, it's like an hour and a half by the time I get up and time I'm on again.
I had
And
a
it's one
very
drink.
stiff Jack and Coke
Yeah.
to start the night.
Uh-huh.
Then a couple of people out front do the "You're Justin from 98 Rock" bit.
Yeah.
We're doing shots. I'm like, it'd be rude for me to not do it. Then Kelsey, if you're in there, you saw the second one. Someone else hands me some other gross fucking rumple minty nasty shot. I do a second shot. Then somebody brings me some Surfsides. And by the time that Bill Monahan gets off, who fucking murdered, we'll get into him.
Mhm.
Joe Richard Saunders goes, all right, ladies and gentlemen, your next comic. And I'm fucking chilled out. I get up off my table. I stand. I go, I'm fucking drunk. I am absolutely, I haven't eaten. I'm too
Oh,
calm, too
Bad
collected.
combination.
Have you ever sat for a while and drank?
Yes.
And then you get up and in the room, but
That
it's like you
happens
sat
to me with
stationary.
mushrooms.
Yeah.
Mushroom, you stand up and
Yeah.
go, oh, fuck,
Okay.
motion.
We've done something. Yeah.
And I hope there's footage of it. I absolutely stumble on the way up there. I do a double shimmy. I get up there.
And now it's in your head that
I'm
you're not 100%.
completely fucked. I'm
Yeah.
absolutely fucked. The first joke out of my mouth, I completely forgot. I absolutely forgot it.
Oh,
I
it's
go,
a bad feeling.
fuck, I need to get something. I kept going back to this corny one-liner I wrote once, like Helen Keller in an orgy, you don't know who you're fucking with.
Yeah.
And I kept going back to it to like Family Guy it. And I had, you ever had a joke that works once and it never works 20 other
You
Yeah.
times?
can never get it to
You
work.
never get to work
That's
again.
annoying because
Yeah,
I know it
that's
has
happened to me a
legs.
And the
million
curse
times.
is it works
Right.
the first time.
Yeah.
Right.
Like infamously, Steve Huber, who's a comic, a DJ, a
Mm.
friend, he loves this joke of mine called Cool Ranch AIDS. And the gimmick behind the joke is the first time he heard me tell it in Bel Air, I thought I was going to get carried out of there on people's shoulders. They loved it. And
Yeah.
the gimmick was that for decades we've been putting money into AIDS research. AIDS never gets cured. They never seem to do anything with it. How about we just improve it? So there's a big speaking engagement at the NIH. And go, ladies and gentlemen, we have an announcement. We guess we put billions into AIDS. We haven't cured it, but we got something we think you're going to like. Check it out. It's new Cool Ranch AIDS.
Yeah, it's funny.
And
yeah, it's funny.
that's all we fucking got. And it crushes
Once.
That fucking joke
And-
is 1 for 80.
And when it
But
the
you
other
keep trying,
79
you
won't.
the other 79er, it's bombing. It's not
It's
It's
doing
not doing
okay.
well. It's not like,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
kind of
But
tepid.
you know it
Eats it.
works, so
It's
you
like-
won't stop.
Once.
This play that we've designed, the first time touchdown, every other time interception.
Every single time. Pick every
Yes.
single time. Huber makes me do it whenever he sees me. Well, this fucking Civil War bit I did once at Winchester when I headlined, because, by the way, I have to understand, I have to read the room, and
Yeah,
sometimes
yeah,
the room is
yeah.
inside and outside the room.
Yeah.
There was a Civil War reenactment going on outside in the plaza at Bright
It's
Box
very
in Winchester.
Winchester. Yeah.
It's very, all of you saw
Yes.
it on
Yeah.
the way in.
I'm so funny that I'm going to talk about what's happening
Yeah.
right
Look
outside
at the
there.
thing
Yeah, yeah.
outside, and I feel like the Civil War is just racist fan fiction that they wish the South could have won, so we
Mhm.
could all be like, "Ha ha! I don't have to let you go to the same school as me." And people were fucking laughing. It's so poorly fleshed out. There's no fucking end.
Yeah.
There's 15 different tepid points.
There's no place to bail. in the
I
middle.
just- I'm
yeah.
Bouncing
I'm sure
around.
Rob knows that it's not as bad as he's making it.
I-
sound.
of
It's
course I
definitely
know
not.
that.
And the
But I
thing
do
about it-
understand the being drunk and like
Yeah.
not you're feeling like it's like when you're walking and like you're on like in a creek or something, you're kind of walking gingerly. You don't have any confidence in each step, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Steph
So-
saw the joke at
Mhm.
Bright Box the first time.
Yeah.
She was there with a beautiful husband who, okay, I know we're bouncing around a lot. The new
That's-
SheLP is up.
Check it out, folks.
Holy
I haven't listened yet.
Shit.
Is it
What-
a
what-
horny
tell me.
fest?
yes.
Oh, is
They
it?
get fucking horny
Shocker.
again.
I sent
And they
Steph the
start-
kink test we did this morning.
Oh my God. She's going to get 100% on
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
Is she going to get extra credit?
That's some weird shit on there. I don't know.
Is
That's
she
cheap.
magna cum,
Yeah.
magna
Yeah.
cum laude?
Yeah.
There's a revelation with her and the mister that it's
Oh,
going to
boy.
be,
Oh, okay.
I'm going to shake his hand either extra hard next
All
time
right.
or give him distance. I don't know. I'm bouncing around in my head. Either I'm walking up to him and be like, you fucking alpha, or I'm going to be like, oh, I heard what you did. It's,
Now,
It's
Brittany
fucking
says we know you
wild.
didn't listen, Rob. Did they talk about me or something?
do they talk about you?
I don't
They
know.
reference Chris and Tony quite a bit. They
Mhm.
love Chris and
Oh,
Tony.
yeah.
Chris and Tony love the SheLP, which is great. Our
Yeah.
sub shows, and I say sub and lovingly, that the members of the DLP universe, they're responding to each other. They're
Good.
having there's a
Yeah.
whole shared universe.
Pretty soon they won't need us.
They won't need us.
Yes.
Eventually, we'll be ousted.
Well, that'd
It'll
be
just
great.
be
Yeah.
the SheLP agenda. Thank you. Relieve us of these mortal fucking bonds. Listen to the show. It gets horny as fuck. Bussy takes the stage, and they have 2 new members. I can't remember the drummer's name, and I've been told it 30 times.
Yeah.
And it's Happy
And Dave Grohl.
and Dave Grohl, the new drummer, the new guitarist. Eric's now on bass. Tommy's singing. full outfits, LED, Tommy designed
yeah.
everything. The
Oh, they
intro
have this,
songs.
Dave says
they have-
Blake is the name.
Blake's the name,
Yeah.
I guess. I'll take it. Fuck.
I don't know.
Doesn't
They
ring a bell.
have this. I don't know what you call it, but there's a video that shows their name, but it's
Yeah.
kind of, I guess, psychedelic a little bit. And it
Can
goes,
we
yeah,
They're
talk
going
about the
for it.
show out of order?
Yeah.
Their last song on the show
yes,
fucking rocks.
yeah, it's good.
That all the songs are funny. But the last one, I think they had some come to Jesus, like, how we got to end this thing on a high note. Clearly, the show's going to be very funny. How about on this last one, we wind it the fuck up and do some like speed metal type something to show off our musical acumen. This song rocks.
The
It's
song-
fucking
Fuck yeah.
awesome.
Is about it's almost
The name
like hey,
Pussy.
hey, hey, we're the monkeys.
Yeah, that's
or
exactly what it is.
Bad Company.
The
whatever,
song In a Big
you know,
Country by the name band
right?
Big Country on the
How
album
you know
Big
Run
Country.
DMC mentions of themselves in every
God,
song or whatever.
Damn, it's good.
This is what it is, and
And this is the
it's-
first time they've done it.
I never-
I've
Yeah.
heard snippets of it on their Instagram channel of them practicing it.
Yeah, yeah.
Some of the songs I'd heard, one of them I hadn't. It's songs that you know and love, like the MK Ultra
Ariel
song.
said I could have levitated. Brittany says the first time I heard it. Goosebumps, fucking rock.
Yeah, Special Girl, they
Special
did
Girl,
Judy, they did,
Judy.
yeah,
Right.
It's all the ones that
the
you know.
Glory
but they're
Hole, Father's Day, the Glory Hole.
crazy enhanced. Father's Day, the
Mhm.
Glory Hole is the first one.
Yeah.
Well, it was about 4 songs in, and they're going for broke. And you got 2 performers on stage, and Eric and Tommy, and they've dealt with everything in the past. And you got a drummer and a guitarist who I think are new to this world of musical comedy.
Right.
I would have no doubt if they've been in musical outfits, bands, and stuff like that before and performed somewhere. But this is a different crowd. This is not that. This is multiple genres all at once at a metal club in a strange part of town. And I noticed that during, I think it was the 3rd song, Tommy sits down for a second on
Yeah.
stage. And I thought he was like, one of his, he's wearing all the cybernetic shit.
Yeah,
and I'm
yeah.
thinking like, he's got to readjust his
Oh
arm.
my God,
or his
he's alpha.
gauntlet.
He's alphaing the fuck out of this crowd.
I turn around to grab my 4th Surfside. I shouldn't have drove. And I turn back around and he's not on stage anymore. And I don't know where he got off to.
Well, I saw him wilt.
I did not see the
Yeah.
will. I
So
turned
he's
So
getting
you
around.
knew
and I-
something was wrong.
Oh, I knew it. I knew
I missed
something
it.
was wrong because he starts being like, okay,
This isn't. You're
Then
not
he
freaking
sits
out
down
because you're
and
high.
then- no. And I'm like, oh, because I'm talking to the other guys at the table before he
Mhm.
says, hey, things aren't, I don't feel well. Before he says that, I go, he's something's going on here with him right now, right?
Mhm.
And so, because he couldn't really, you could tell he was really
The listener
sick.
I was sitting
Yeah.
with, she goes, something's going on with your boy.
Yeah,
And I'm looking on stage and she's like, no, back there. And I'm thinking, it's Tommy.
yeah.
So I'm thinking he's back there beating the fuck out of somebody. I'm just thinking,
Or beating off.
he's either jacking off onto
Or
somebody
taking a shit.
or into a wound that
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
made with a box
Yeah,
cutter.
yeah.
Mhm.
And I immediately spring to what's going on with my guy. And did you go in the bathroom?
So I didn't, and I'll tell you why in a second. I didn't because you know what's going to happen. He's either going to be okay, and then everybody's going to be coming up to him going, "Are you okay?" Which is
Yeah.
just the
I
worst,
hate that.
right?
Yeah.
But they're just concerned, right?
Of course.
But
Natural.
everybody's doing that, and or he's back there and he's so sick that all I'm going to do is
He
his,
doesn't want to be seen in that.
his
state.
girlfriend's there.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
going to get
Girlfriend,
handled.
his
It's-
mom
yeah.
is there.
yeah, it's going to
Yeah.
get handled.
It's a Jackson Pollock
Yeah,
of
yeah.
puke. He didn't make it
Oh,
to the
boy.
bathroom, to the toilet. He actually got there. But I mean, there is a fucking
What
blood
a
splatter
nightmare.
yak
Yeah,
up the
yeah.
wall. And I know that because I went to lean in to see if he's okay. My whole fucking left arm, I just gets covered in puke. I'm covered in yak. And
Yeah.
Tommy's mom is in there. So to your point, I go, there's too many people in
It's
here.
an interactive
I'm gonna
show.
back off. I go sit back up close and I'm looking at Eric. And I'm wide-eyed right now. And Eric, the consummate professional, he's hitting the fucking greasy little bass line.
Mhm.
trying
He's,
to
he's,
yeah,
he's
just
riffing, he's
or
talking
whatever, yeah.
some shit. And I give him like this light, like stretch motion,
Yeah.
like, hey, we got to keep it going. Then I look at him and I go, do you want me to go up? Do you want, because he's talking about his kids. I go, look, I've got kid material.
Yeah,
I might be able to go up there and just do standard
right.
best of
He said,
children
no,
shit.
you just bump.
And he goes, you just ate it. Sit the fuck down. Bring Bill Monahan back up here. And he gets confused. He's like, what, do you want? Do you need me to come back? Out of the fucking cut, Tommy rallies, springs back up on stage
Like a champ.
like a fucking
Yeah,
phoenix from the ashes. Gets back up there, white as a ghost, sweating like a whore in church, and immediately gets right back into it
Yeah,
and
yeah.
fucking starts crushing again.
Yeah, it was
That's
good.
It was the
pro, man.
definition
The
of a
show
puke
must
and
go
rally.
on. Yeah.
And I guess it was a diabetes thing.
It was a good room for that to happen.
He was with
Yeah.
Because
friends,
everybody
dude.
there loved him, you know. And at the end of the night, I was like, "Hey, you good?"
Well, not
David?"
not everybody. We're Steve.
Yeah, well, he was on the other side.
Wait
but,
for the Patriot.
but I didn't want to. I just like, hey bud, you okay? And he goes, yeah, and I pat him on the back, and it literally felt like I was hitting the side of a water slide or whatever.
He was like he crawled out of a pool, and I touched
Yeah,
his
yeah.
skin. His skin
Yeah.
was just like you've been in a walk-in freezer.
Yeah.
He was ice cold. His lips were blue. His pupils are the size of drink coasters.
Yeah, yeah.
And he somehow, I mean, this is a conversation for another time, but I mean, you do more stand-up than anybody that I know in my friend circle. It's football players play hurt. Fighters fight hurt. There's certain times like, okay, I got to get a cold. I'll be okay. But like nausea, headache, toothache, something where like, it's time for me to be in the best mood possible to convey comedy.
Yeah.
And
or
he's
your
fighting
your
off.
voice is losing it. You're
losing your voice.
I went through that for like 3 months last
Those
year.
those three show nights at the old Comedy Factory by midnight, your throat would be raw. This guy's trying to not pass out and not do stand-up. He's trying to go up there and fucking roar through songs because his voice is booming. It's powerful.
You guys touched on this on Dork Dynasty, which is now up on the Patreon. We're going to play a little clip from that of Eric talking about Tommy's state of mind.
I will say, though, I saw Thomas yesterday at the studio, and he's like, yeah, the worst part is isn't the diabetic crash, it's everybody messaging me asking me how I'm doing and if I'm okay. And I was just like, that's really weird, because everybody who's messaged me, I said you are in intensive care in the hospital right now.
You just lied me. Hey guys, he's touch and go right now. I'll be honest, he's touch and go.
I was just like, also, if the thing that would really help, I've been sending everyone who's asking if Tommy's okay is like, yeah, it's really great. We're raising funds for his health. And I sent him a link to our t-shirts link for Bussy shirts. I was like, this would really make him feel better if he bought one of these.
Yeah, his last benevolent gift to the world is he's gonna 3D print Lou a new fiance.
You can see that happening, by the way.
Yeah. Justin had a great line,
but he survived.
That was only for like 8 people to get the joke when he said cold cut of Trump.
Yeah,
so
I did
some new.
I heard that, and I said, you know what, we're gonna keep that out because like then we have to explain that.
Yeah,
it's a whole explanation.
Exactly.
If you know it, you know it. You don't, you don't.
Yeah.
And if you listen to Rob this morning, who fucking murdered on JSS, you probably heard us mention the Patreon quite a bit, which we have now got because of just some certain shifts in managerial philosophy. I was like, can I promote my boy's stuff some more?
You were promoting
hard. He's like, every time I introduce Rob, I'm like, it's Rob from patreon.com/the DLB agenda. And I was gonna save this for Patreon, but fuck it, because we're kind of riding a bit of a bussy high.
Yeah.
I can't say when and I can't say what, but I can tell you where. There's gonna be a big fucking concert at the CFG Bank Arena next year.
Okay.
And we're gonna be pushing it pretty hard. And it's gonna be, we're gonna try and fill as best we can the CFG Bank Arena with a bunch of bands, and you'll be much more informed as it closer to the holidays. Bussy's the first band on the line.
Oh, fuck
yes.
Bussy at CFG Bank Arena.
Come on,
dude. And then
this
I assume this thing
awesome.
crescendos to where there's a band
Oh, there's going to be a mega fucking act. But this is awesome. The chat today, but yes, with some people in management, and they are also going to be opening for this band.
Yes, I remember that being talked about.
Shit.
And that's
I'm telling
huge.
you, we got a dude now that's
When does that
spearheading shit at
happen?
90. I don't know, and I don't want to say until I get the date and the time.
Man.
But a legendary metal act
Can I say
might
something?
be partnered up with Bussy. It's fucking awesome.
This won't give it away, but very, very, very early in my relationship with Tommy and Eric, they were talking about their Desert Island album. Like, what do you take with you?
Yes.
Whose catalog do you take?
Yeah.
And the first one they both said was Weird Al.
Yeah. Which is, again, that's so bizarre, but it's so them.
The second one was that band.
So they agreed on the first two. What are the odds of that?
It's unlikely, but they found each other,
match
right?
made in blood-covered
that
hell.
is.
But the point is that their desert island, it's like, hey, I'm doing a movie. I'm doing it with Daniel Day-Lewis.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
They are performing with their desert island band.
Yeah, the WWE wants me to work their corporate Christmas party to do stand-up. Please.
No, and you know what? They deserve it. We love you
They
guys.
fucking deserve it. And,
you deserve
and
it.
Double J, the new boss over there, and I mean, we fucking love
I've talked
Rick.
to him about that one thing. I sent you the screenshot.
Oh, he's fucking in on that.
Yeah.
There's going to be... We got a lot wider lane to drive in, and this guy's boss trusts him a ton. So you're going to be hearing he's of a philosophical mind that as long as everything leads back to the mothership, which truly is
Mhm.
98 Rock, it is the sun and
Yeah.
the universe of everything
Of
that
course.
we do. If DLP is the Earth, 98 Rock is the
Yeah,
sun.
for sure.
Mhm.
And he's like, as long as everything sucks back to
Yeah.
that, go fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want all those maniacs at Morseburgers to then come attend
Yes,
a JSS
yes.
show. I want Bussy fans. They're gonna, fucking God, if you're up there, CFG Bank Arena, then to be like, hey, this is a 98 Rock show. Let's go
Yes.
to their next thing, and then that one is gonna be nuts.
Anything with 98 Rock stamp on it, we
Yeah.
want you to have a good time, and that only helps the brand.
I need everybody in here, and this sucks. And I'm sorry I do this, but I'm not trying to be the guy that's like, oh, something's fucking big happening, but I can't say names. There's reasons. December 13th, Cult Classic. I need people to be free. The crew that showed up to Morseburgers, I need to show up to Cult Classic December 13th. And that's as much as I can say. I played some of Rob
Don't we have Murder Mystery on December 13th?
on December 13th. I don't have
Yeah.
anything down December 13th. We got some December 13th.
Pretty
don't-
sure we do.
All right, I don't have December 13th down. Hold on. December 13th. Oh, I'm looking at September 13th. I don't have anything. I've got nothing that day. Do you have any something December
We
13th?
got Brightbox December 13th.
Really? Well, fuck me, man.
Well, we'll
We'll
work
figure it out.
Okay.
Really? Damn.
I know we
I'm-
just went over this.
I am pretty good about staying on top of shit, and I do not have anything down that day. Well, we'll
Do you have
fucking
anything
figure it
down,
out.
Joe?
My phone died, so I can't tell you. But
Hold on. Let me just make sure I got my schedule here all fucking cinched up. Let's see. We
I guess I
have.
should have shut my mouth there.
No. Let's. Well, we'll fucking figure it out. Yeah. Fuck December 13th. Let's see. We got October 30th. Why can I get to next on this thing
You
here?
should
Let's
be
go
able
to December 13th. I got nothing on our calendars. I got nothing.
we'll figure it out.
I
We'll figure it out.
don't see
We'll
anything on Brightbox's calendar. I mean, yeah, usually I'm on top of that shit, but December 13th.
No, we've had it's a long story. But I
Mm-hmm.
felt like we went over this a month ago and it was confusing initially, but it's been booked for about 9 months. So I know it was initially confusing, and then
All right.
everyone didn't have it. So then we reiterated it about maybe 2-3 weeks ago.
Really?
And I remember we had a whole thing about it.
Oh, I remember we talking about doing were we talking about doing an OC weekend?
Yes, we have that. I actually have that.
Yeah,
on the
that we're going to
calendar.
do that the OC weekend, and you go, oh hey, yeah, well,
Or
that's going to
Bright-
change some
yeah.
shit. Okay, well, fuck it. Who cares? All right, we'll figure it out.
All right,
All right.
disregard everything you heard. We'll let you know
Sorry.
next week.
Yeah.
what's-
Mhm.
We'll
what's
let you know next
happening.
week.
All right, tell me
Okay.
about this. You guys had a moment on the show this morning that I didn't get to hear,
Okay.
and I want to hear about that.
Now this is shit's in my head, by the way. So because I'm just fucking tired of miscommunication.
Or is you putting this on me?
I'm not putting on anybody. I'm tired of the miscommunication. So something's broken. So I don't know what it is, where it's happening, but something's broken.
I mean, I'm looking.
I'm not blaming anybody.
okay.
I'm not even saying that it might. I know the initial time that we booked this, I left out the date, and you guys go in, and then Robbie messaged me, "Hey, I didn't see the date on that." Okay, it was the 13th. So, but that's back in like the spring or something. So, and then that's on me. Although you guys agreed to a date without knowing what it was. So it just got confusing. But I know recently we had this conversation, and I'm looking back, and it may be me, but something's getting fucking confusing.
'Cause
And
I'm trying
and
to
it is
find
frustrating me.
Anything
Yeah.
December 13th.
I
And
know.
mean,
I said we were at Brightbox on
and unfortunately, my texts only go back so far.
September 4th. We had this conversation.
Yeah, September 14th, Joe and I trying to aim for DLP weekend. LOL, we are at Brightbox. And you go, yeah, son of a b. Yeah, so no, that happened in September. I'll own that. I just don't remember before that. Fuck yeah, I didn't even write that down. Shit. So
No one had it except for Robbie. And I realized when I went back that I left out the date by accident. No one then clarified. You didn't put a date there. So what date are we agreeing to? It was just it's 9 months from now. Let's not even fucking worry about it.
that is locked in. Because clearly that
It's
takes precedent
locked
over
in.
this thing. Because this thing that I'm going to be doing is 10 minutes long.
Right.
This thing that you're doing, can you do it another date?
I also
yeah, I'm looking for a
can't
date
be
to
at
do it.
Brightbox.
Okay.
So you're already down me. So
Okay.
yes. No, it's I am frustrated because for 10 years we've had a Saturday at Brightbox Christmas murder mystery. So if you don't see one, it should be a red flag.
Alright.
That something got miscommunicated, or
Okay.
you should be like, what the fuck? Where's our? It's on Brightbox's calendar, so it should be like a red flag of why are we not doing a Brightbox murder mystery in December?
Yeah, I mean, there's been times we've skipped some holidays before just because of unavailabilities. I don't.
But we don't
anchor it.
want to.
No, we never want to.
And I'm literally trying not.
Ariel's bringing up a good point in chat. She goes, "This is the first time this has ever happened where I'm not involved.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
first time it's not
that
my
you
fault.
don't. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, the first time I didn't fuck up.
No, I would have liked when you guys said we're doing that thing that you would have thought maybe we're having a Brightbox. I think you should have had that thought in your head.
What do
No.
you mean? What thought when we said we were doing the
About a DLP OC weekend.
When you're planning a trip around a weekend, we always have pretty much always have the first, second, or
wait a
third
minute.
Saturday at Brightbox.
Now I'm back in trouble.
Because
no,
I have,
it's not a big thing, but it's like I would think if after 10 years of doing this, it would be at least on your radar that that's always a Brightbox.
Well, I knew
thing.
that we had that next weekend,
Mhm.
19th and 20th. That's
So,
where I had that.
so for me,
But I just went. I
But
went.
we
with
don't have the
booking.
19th and 20th.
right.
I got Magooby's headlining stand up, and I've got Magooby's 20th. I thought that weekend, 19th and 20th,
Okay.
that's our
Maybe.
Christmas.
No, we do have.
Yeah,
the
we
19th and
definitely
20th,
have
yes.
those.
I just have.
So I have those
two
down.
things, so that's.
So I was looking
Wow.
for that weekend, going,
Yes.
okay, that is our Christmas show.
We do have the 20th, and we have the 17th at the DC Improv, and the 13th at Brightbox.
No, what I did, and then we probably shouldn't continue with this, but what I always do is I look at my calendar when Justin says, "Hey, let's do this." I look at my calendar, I go, "Where are their shows?" So you're right. I mean, and by the way, when you said, "Oh no, we have Brightbox," you know what we did? Fucking moved it, right?
Moved it,
so
yeah.
I mean, we I try to be
No, but
as-
apparently it still got confusing. So,
But we're good. We're good.
I'm
right?
not.
We're good,
Again,
right?
I'm not placing blame. I'm. When I initially sent out the Brightbox
Yeah.
dates, I by accident I said, "Can you guys do Brightbox and whatever and the dates for October and December?" And I left out the December date just by accident.
Okay.
Yeah, no,
And
it's
then you
fine.
guys said yes, which maybe you should have said, well, you just said December for Brightbox. You didn't. What are we saying yes to? But that's literally in like the spring or something.
Yeah.
So it was forgot about. So Robbie then clarified on because he makes the flyer. Oh, you didn't mention the day. Oh, the 13th. Now then I should have went back on the text and then clarified that. So that's how that initial thing got fucked up, and I own that. But the rest of the part, I thought we figured this out
All right.
in September.
Yeah. Okay. Now that in September, you are correct because you did correct us on the OC dates.
Mhm.
And for whatever reason, in that moment, I did not go back and put that down there on the 13th. No, that's
It's all good. It's just frustrating. And again, I really am not placing blame. It's just fell through the cracks.
God, I pray to God
Yeah.
it's on my calendar when I plug my
It's
calendar
just-
in.
Well, it's
I-
fucking
I-
on my calendar now.
Yeah.
It's on there now.
Yeah. And then Sean just recently retexted me and asked me the same question, one of the dates. So I'm like, for some reason, it's not fucking.
We need like a Google
Getting-
Doc or something.
Yeah. Well, they should all be on the website at this point. Maybe
There's just yeah.
they're all on the website now. October 3, 25, 29, 30, 13, 17.
See, when I go
20.
to dielaughingproductions.com on that calendar, I don't have anything that gets to anything December. Like if I go click December 13th on the website, there are no results found.
Okay. You need to refresh that because diallightproductions.com goes to the link tree. So I don't know why that's coming up.
I'm at dielaughingproductions.com and it is not on there.
Okay. Well, it should be going to auto forwarding to the someone in chat can do it.
Yeah. We'll pay somebody to do it. Let Moku Miku's always asking to do this sort of stuff.
There you
Let's
go.
have him. He's the fucking
new
best.
guy.
That guy wants to do it.
See, I go to diallightproductions.com and it takes me to the link tree.
Yeah, I go to dielaughingproductions.com. You Google dielaughingproductions.com. We have to get whatever's going on with Google.
Mhm.
If you search Die Laughing Productions schedule, the very first thing, link tree up at the top, click it takes you there. And that's the old website.
Okay.
And if you go upcoming December 2025,
I just know if you go to www.diallightproductions.com, eventually that website that it's going to is going to be deleted. So it's
Yeah.
not even going to be possible to go to.
yeah,
But-
they must have an old search result then on Google.
Yeah. So we need to get that figured out.
We do.
Not to make it awkward, but it's frustrating. It doesn't mean it's anyone's fault, but it can still be frustrating without anyone being at fault. Is that fair to say?
Yeah. Okay.
I'd like to find out whose fault it is.
All right. So
Alan Scott.
I there's this server at a local establishment that I don't know that well, but she's cool and we've just whatever. And I get her Instagram a few nights ago. And then I look to see, and she's also being followed by one Alan Scott. So interesting. I wonder how Alan knows her. So I go in this morning and I'm like, Alan, I'm curious. How do you know this lovely lady? And I want to come on and get some
I'd like to
photos
see
of
her.
her.
Yeah.
You will. You'll get,
Oh, boy.
Yes.
Mm.
And I'm not like, I think I'm just complimenting her because she's attractive, right? And so
Oh, I've seen it. Yes,
Mhm.
yes,
Yes.
Yes. Very
the photo
attractive,
is
yeah.
Right.
just
Okay.
fucking
Yes,
beyond
yes.
hot.
I like that.
I
second
go,
one.
how do you know? And as he's looking at it, then I realize I feel like I've stepped in this. And I'm like, fuck, are
You
you
said this on the air?
No, no. This
Oh,
is
okay.
we haven't
Right.
started. It's 5:15. I go, wait, are you related to her?
Oh shit.
He says this immediately.
I
I
realize
start
it
laughing
in real time.
He walks around.
Yeah. And I'm like, he goes, yeah, I don't, son of a bitch. Okay. He goes, yeah, she's my, it's like my, it's like my wife's cousin's
It's not his daughter.
sister's daughter or something. It's
Yeah.
it's removed.
I gotcha.
Right. But I'm like, and then he goes, here's her and her family. Here's her dad. I'm like, I don't need to know this. I don't need to know this. Not that like anything's going on, but I was like, it just like, I was like, but I should have known. Why are you following this girl? Like,
It
doesn't
could
make
have
any
been-
sense.
The answer could have been much worse.
It could have been
so-
far
and by the way,
worse.
I wasn't
Yeah.
saying anything bad about her. It wasn't. I
No,
was
it
just,
was like, oh man, I told this chick I wanted to put
No,
this
no,
and
no,
do
no,
that.
But
No,
even
no.
if you're saying something good about her, that could also be something bad.
yeah, but Alan's pretty cool. But like,
Right.
yeah, I was.
Right, but how?
I was just complimenting that she's a very
No, I
attractive woman.
I
as you
understand
can
that.
see, right?
But there is a degree of separation that the closer you get, even if you're complimenting her, it's not going to be great.
No, it's not going
You know
to be.
what I
Look,
mean?
it's not like nothing's happening or
No.
nothing's even close to happening or whatever.
I
It's not
understand
like
that.
that, yes.
But if you're like this smoke show, blah blah, you know
Yeah,
what
I
mean?
might have said smoke
yeah,
show.
yeah,
yes.
yeah.
Yeah,
it's something that I
your
said.
language wasn't terribly colorful, but it wasn't like I'd love to take her out
No,
for a
no.
lovely dinner and get to know her more. I mean, there was innuendo, but it was never blatant or grotesque.
Yeah, and we were talking about that. Were we talking about that on here? I got to be careful because I'll repeat
Mm-hmm.
things. But about like if you have a daughter, right?
Yeah.
Remember in The Godfather
Yeah.
when Al Pacino was in Italy hiding, and they talk about this beautiful woman that they met, and then the guy gets, no, I don't know any woman like that.
Yeah.
It's his daughter.
Yeah.
He's offended.
Uh huh.
I'm like, well, what's he offended for? I mean, they were just saying she was
You
beautiful.
have a beautiful daughter.
Yeah, they're saying she's beautiful. And I guess I do get it because obviously, if you're like, oh, this fucking, you know what I mean? It means you want to have sex with her.
Well, now when I see this girl again, I'm going to tell her this story.
Oh, yeah,
Okay,
She's
clearly.
going to love it.
Oh,
Of
she's going to be in
course,
or
yeah.
hate
heaven.
it.
But
I
also,
think she's going to love it.
Yeah, I think
It's
so,
really funny.
that's also a passive aggressive way to let her know, hey,
This girl she's way too young. It's not
Right,
like
I gotcha.
it's not even like that. It's just she's just cool and we just joke around. It's literally nothing like that. But it was when I saw that
yes,
that Alan
his face didn't
exactly.
light up.
No, well, it was just funny because I could feel it in real time. Oh, I should have thought.
I
this
should have.
through.
I
Yeah.
should have sussed this out.
we
off
have a
air. Yeah.
mutual
Yes.
friend. That's how you.
I
should
don't
put
even
it,
know
yeah.
if this girl knows what I do for a living.
Oh, I got.
I don't even think
She doesn't know you're a comic or anything like that.
she may have asked because the staff at this place knows me.
Yeah.
But she's usually not there on the nights that I'm there. I've only seen her like 3-4 times. So, talked to her 3-4 times.
You weren't there when you had to be walked home.
No,
were you?
no, no,
Right,
no,
right,
no,
gotcha,
no,
okay,
no.
good.
She who knows at that point? I could have talked to her that night. So that I'm not remembering a lot of that night.
Yes.
Yes.
So these two take what we call the kink tests. We found the strange
yeah,
kink
yeah.
test, and I think we did forward it to Steph.
Mhm.
We all took it. Scott took it. I took it. Alan took it. And Alan is just south of a Mennonite on the
Yeah,
quality
he
of
looks
person
buttoned
scale.
up. He looks
Real
buttoned
buttoned
up,
up.
yeah.
No, he
Mhm.
loves hugging and kissing
Yeah.
and getting to know somebody and respectful seafood dinners.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And refresh some of the scenarios that are on this thing. You and him had to answer like on a scale of definitely would to definitely
Before
wouldn't.
you answer, what's the scoring system?
I'm gonna just. All
Yeah,
right. Do you
it's-
want to know my score so you understand the score?
Sure.
All right. Let me. Where's?
Would these be questions I'd be willing to answer right now?
Yeah.
Maybe
Oh,
I think maybe on another one.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
Answer
Oh,
some
we're
of these. Yeah, do it. Do it
Okay.
right now. Let's hit you with
Let me
the.
find.
Let's do
the-
this.
The
Let's
link.
with the
Where's
filth test.
kink test. Okay.
All right.
It's a little confusing because you
Hmm.
have to. All right, I'm gonna do it anonymously. Okay, gender, male, your age, Joe,
Ugh.
51 to 60.
Okay, that's correct.
Next. All right, Your answers are 0%, 10, 30, 50, 60, 80, 100.
Okay.
You have a normal taste in sex, just as the majority of people who are not into BDSM or other kink practice, and all of your sexual behaviors are within the range of normality.
It's a zero.
Normality.
0%. Yeah,
It's a
normality.
zero. That's a zero.
Okay, so I'm just going to do it for you. This is going to take a while. I don't know if we have time to do it.
We have how many questions? A ton of questions.
It's like 50.
Oh,
Um,
let's give me a couple. Well, just go through a couple.
It's the end of it. It grades it and goes, okay, here's the percentage of what you're into.
Okay.
would you
And
like to
here's
get more nurturing and care for your partner by dressing up as a child and mimicking children's like behaviors such as doodling, blowing bubbles, and playing with dolls?
I don't want to do that.
Okay, 0%.
Zero.
I got to answer every question for it to fucking continue. So I'm just going to move on.
Okay.
Would you like to have sex with more than one sexual partner at the same time?
Not well. That's a loaded question.
Yeah.
In my current, if I have a
50%,
girlfriend, I
okay.
don't want to do that. But
Yeah.
if I don't have a girlfriend,
If you're single,
I do,
yes,
yes.
together.
Would you like to completely tie up your partner during
Yes.
sex?
Yes.
Okay,
yes,
100%.
Yes, correct.
This is a weird question. Will you give up on everything to fulfill your BDSM fantasies?
No,
No.
Yes.
Would I lose
No,
my home?
I know it's so dumb. Everything would give up everything for
Who would
anything.
say yes besides,
Everything.
besides Steph? Who would
Right,
say
right.
that?
Yes.
Okay,
Listen to the new GOP
we're gonna
agenda.
Move on.
Jesus. Because it
Will you
belongs
get
to
turned
me.
on by inflicting pain on your partner and seeing marks, bruises, etc., resulting from it?
No,
Okay.
that's not my thing.
Do you often fantasize about watching others having sex right in front of you?
Do I fantasize? I mean, I guess I do because when I watch pornography,
Yeah,
right,
mhm.
that's happening, right?
Will
So
you
I
get
would
pleasure
say-
from physically restricting your partner, including but not limited to restrictions on body movement, breath, vision, hearing, and
Yes,
even
yes,
orgasm during
yes,
sex?
Yes.
Yes.
What is it that you like to restrict her from?
Everything, all
Mhm.
that,
Okay.
hold off.
interesting.
Yes,
Um,
not air.
Yeah, not oxygen.
Maybe a little
Yeah.
hand around the throat.
Food
Nothing
and water.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you like to play. You like to play a different age other than your current biological age, and your partner treating you accordingly. Do you like to say like that you're
I
17?
don't want to be older.
Yeah.
No.
You don't want to be
Yeah.
any older, but younger also doesn't work either.
No.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
No,
Hey,
I
it's
don't
me,
want to do that.
College junior Joe here.
Imagine that you are a lion.
Okay.
Would you enjoy chasing your prey, taking all kinds of actions from biting and scratching to kicking and hitting, etc., to capture it?
Yeah, I do like to
Yeah,
do that.
that
Like
sounds
little
like
like
a
rape
joke.
fantasies
Yeah.
of
Oh,
sorts.
well,
Yeah,
you
sorry.
didn't need to add that one.
If they're no,
Yeah.
it's
SA.
consensual, right?
SA.
Imagine you were a rabbit. Would you enjoy being hunted by a predator after grueling fighting, taking all kinds of actions from biting and scratching, kicking and hitting?
I mean, yes,
Okay.
probably. Yeah, I
All
probably
right.
would.
All
Yeah.
right. Have you and your spouse partner ever engaged in the swapping of sexual partners with another
No.
couple?
No, we haven't done that.
Okay. I'm just going to give some quick answers so I can move on here. Does it arouse you to pee on your partner and treat them as a urinal?
Hey,
Jesus Christ.
no.
50%.
No.
Okay, let me
Mhm.
say this: my current sexual partner, I've done that
Mhm.
before. I've done that. Sorry,
Okay.
I've done that before.
Jesus.
It's not my thing. That person was into it.
Okay.
You know what I'm
okay.
saying? That person was into it. It wasn't me.
Mhm.
So, but I was glad to do it.
Do you
that make
think
sense?
you are kinkier than others given that you have more sexual fantasies to try out? 100%.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
yes,
yeah. Of
100%.
course,
All right.
yes.
Yeah.
You think of your partner as a superior in BDSM, thus it is your duty to serve them with the utmost respect.
No,
Okay.
no, I'm better. I'm better at it.
Do you think it's quite adorable for your partner to dress up as a child and mimic? No, you're not.
No, fuck no, dude.
Okay. Do you often feel free to unleash your animal instincts in bed?
Yes.
Roaring, howling, biting. Are you roaring?
I don't roar.
I want to hear Joe.
I
roar.
want to hear
I-
a Joe roar.
I
Give me a
will.
Joe roar.
I went roar. No, I will say this. I will say this.
roar.
I do try to think of something to say that she has never heard me say before.
Okay, I love
try
you.
to do that.
Mhm.
No.
I respect you.
Yeah, something new.
No, 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 no.
Yeah.
No,
a lot to me.
I love
sexually.
when you tell me about your day.
I value this.
I like your
Yeah.
opinions.
Can you tell me more
Yeah.
about your mom?
Tell me
Yeah.
about the dream you
Right.
had.
I think you should vote.
Take your time.
I want your friends to come over.
I love all your TV shows you like.
I can't wait to watch Vampire Diaries.
No, keep
again.
describing that show to me that I won't watch. The one you insist I do.
Do you love to be completely tied up by your partner during sex
I
/
don't.
BDSM?
I don't like to be tied up.
Would you like to be a 24/7 sex slave without doing anything or having any social connection to others?
Like
Um,
the powers to bottom.
Can I eat?
I mean, there needs to be some sort
Oh,
of like
yeah, you're not gonna
sustenance.
starve you to death.
Did I just win the lottery and now that's all I can do? I have to do?
100%.
You just get
No,
fucking fed.
no. It's funny you say that because I talk about my current relationship. Look, I haven't really done great in relationships.
Yeah,
Right.
I
So
believe
this
you.
one I'm currently in doesn't work. It's TV, it's sports. I'm
Yeah,
done.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
gambling, all the things I love to do. I'm going to do that. So
Where-
I can't not have those in my life. The other things,
Yeah.
Because really, I mean, outside of sex, food.
Well, nobody has 24 hours, and then that you're literally a prisoner. It's like it's not.
I mean, when I hear you say that, I don't hate it. The concept.
You're not going to want to go out to eat and get
No,
high
I
and
w- I-
fucking
I am,
watch
yes.
your shows
So
and
the
watch the
answer
Ravens
is-
game and watch the Orioles game.
The answer is no to that. However, when I hear that, I don't hate the concept.
Okay, what would be the
Yeah, makes sense.
ideal amount of hours a day? And they decide it. So you have to give in. It could be during a Ravens game where you're a sex slave.
Okay, this is what I would
Every
like to-
day you get it.
This is what
but
I would
they
like to
pick
do.
it.
This is what I would like to do. I would like in this scenario, I
Mhm.
win the lottery.
Okay.
Okay. And then instead of me waking up at 7, feeding the dogs and starting my work day and then working until 5, I'm fucking that whole time. That's my job.
Jesus. Okay.
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 I'd like to
Till-
do
from 7 to 5.
Yeah, not necessarily having sex, but it's being sexual. I like
Gotcha.
for that lump of time. And then once that's I punch out and then I do all the other things that I would normally do. Oh, you want to go to the movies? You want to go out to eat? Oh, there's a Ravens game on. Oh, I have a card game to go to. And then the
You
next
want
morning,
your 9 to 5. You're fucking.
and then the next morning it's 7 a.m.
Fucking 9 to
From
5.
9 to
So-
9:20,
not-
I'm
but
fucking.
Not,
Yeah,
not
and that's
just,
it.
I understand.
Not just
I
plowing.
know. I get that.
But they're naked and you're whatever enjoying each other,
Fidgeting
whatever. Yeah,
around.
whatever. I'd be
I'm a
completely.
start to
I
finish
think
type of guy.
I'd completely be into that.
I couldn't last an hour. I'm like,
Well,
this
no,
is-
no,
gotta
I get
the
so
fuck outta
fucking
here.
bored so quick. I give
Yeah.
it 30 minutes.
No,
right,
I-
I'm
not
done.
you can't fuck the whole time,
Nope.
right?
No, no,
if
but I-
they're naked and you're rubbing
But once
them.
you're
and yeah.
finished, I'm like, we don't need to
Put
do
your
this for another
you mean
7
fucking
hours.
Pants on,
You
woman.
mean once the
Ugh.
stuff comes out?
Yeah.
Once the stuff comes out, get your clothes
Yeah,
on. I want
yeah.
nothing to do with you.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Well, remember, this is not a very new relationship because we have a long history.
Yeah.
But we've only been dating for a very short period of time recently,
Sure.
so we're still, it's still that I still, I like that very, very long, tantric. You know what I mean? I like that.
Brady
Like,
says you start getting cold, things start getting crusty.
yes,
Mm.
that's
Oh.
true. So true, Brittany. So
Yeah.
true.
That's why I got to smack him in the face with it. Listen to the SHLP agenda. Jesus.
I'll
Stuff.
be doing that as soon as we're off the air.
Yeah, it is worth
Joe's 9 to
listening.
5 is 9 hours, 5 inches.
5, thanks.
Hell yeah. Patreon.com/the
Oh, I don't-
DLP agenda. New episodes are up. We got Dork Dynasty. We got GLP. We got some others on its way. Of course, we're probably going to have a new Nobody Asked For This with Chris Karlheim. And we will see you the next show, Jimmy's October 3rd. Jimmy's October 3rd. We're going to see you there.
We're 80% sure that's the date.
That's the fucking date.
It's happening.
We will see
That
you
will be
there.
it.
We all agree on that date. We will see you there.
Later.